Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Raptors. For the Mavericks, they're playing with terrific focus. Their hard work from the summer is paying off with a quick start right out of the gate. Raptors, Mavs is next, right after this.
The action tonight will be happening out in Dallas, where the Mavericks will be going up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. Right out of the gate, Shaq, a few teams with championship aspirations underperforming.
Yeah, sometimes when everybody's picking you to win, it can go to your head, Ernie. That's when leaders have to step up and right the ship.
Well, sometimes the more talented you are, the more everyone wants the ball, and that creates chaos. In that climate, it could take time.
Kind of like on this show. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And here's a look at some numbers for Gasol.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, I spoke with Jay about the history he has with Coach Ames. They're falling out at Bay City over an injury to a promising freshman, having to deal with each other in Summer League, during which time, Jay said they talked it out, and they came to an understanding. And I quote, "The past is the past." Guys?
David, fantastic report. Thank you. Greg, you wonder if that conversation has actually made these two tighter, or if it's just kind of a Band-Aid over the existing wound.
You know, I've gotten the sense things weren't completely ironed out during Summer League, but by the end of it, both guys were on the same page.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Fred VanVleet out there with Norman Powell. And it's Johnson in at the
Offense to another level.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
I loved it.
41 seconds left to play in the first half.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet.
And he just takes off and takes it the distance. Yeah, getting to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number.
On one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.
Nice win for your team, Jay. You were the catalyst with all your scoring. Was that the game plan tonight?
And I thought my teammates were creating, a ton of chances for me on the offensive end. And, fortunately, I got hot for a stretch. We converted a lot of our possessions, and the way they were setting me up, though, the credit goes to them, not me.
Well, all of you contributed to this win, and you should enjoy it. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always.
Great game, fellas. Keep it up, keep it up. Hey, you're the man, Jay. Keep it up, Jay. Keep doing you. We love it out here, man. We love it.
All right, man, you got me.
Jay! Hey!
Hey, what up, Levi?
This party's crazy! Hey, there's a great spread over there. There's some cupcakes that look like headphones. Highly recommend. The pulled pork sliders, I would avoid.
Right.
It's all over there.
All right.
Don't be shy. Come on, get out there. Everybody's looking for you. Enjoy yourself.